Just cramped so hard I fell off my bike. Kiwis ain't used to this shit. Oh, bad times. Real nice horse. Just struggling to walk in a straight line up section. It's first fucking place. One walk away from a victory. It's race morning. It's go time. Alrighty, kicked off this morning with like a 400 odd metre climb from the centre of Bishkek down there to the start line, which is this iconic flagpole with no flag on it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey mates,
We're rolling.
we got Angus, we got Ron, we got Tom, we got Rufus. We're the peloton chasing the breakaway. Police escort here, absolutely balling. Getting hot and sweaty. One race is way up the road. This is the rest. Just taking the time to keep them in sight. That was a quick resupply. Water, iced tea and coke. Bit of a rush. So the top people are there. And these early resupplies are pretty hectic. Rufus and I just got passed by an absolute goat.
Oh, it was smooth sailing, eh?
It was too easy.
It was incredibly comfortable.
Experiencing some serious cramps of the adductors. My bib shorts are covered in salt. I got some salt tabs, but obviously not on it enough. I can't sit down. Whew. Beautiful though. 3,000 metres. Bit of a hiker bike back there. Rufus started getting a bit lightheaded. This is absolutely brutal. First climb. Very, very hard. And a long way to go. Just cramped so hard I fell off my bike. And then got a real big head spin. Holy shit. Fuck. Kiwis ain't used to this shit. Getting past by a few people. Feeling like crap. The acclimatization not paying off. That was a struggle. Really need to get down. filtering some water there. And now we've dropped down to about 3,000. Gonna start another climb up there. Not gonna lie, I'm not feeling great. This bill's going absolutely berserk at me. This is one crazy headwind. Second pass. Back up at 3-4. Rufus. Okay, here we are at like the 250k mark. It's about, I don't know, 1 AM. Today didn't go as planned. Definitely wasn't as acclimatized as I'd hoped to be. The heat and the altitude meant that my stomach was just churning. I basically rode on a packet of lollies and 5 or 6 bars. Like 250 k's and 4,500–5,000 meters climbing, so clearly wasn't fast, wasn't great. I'm just hoping that I get a bit of acclimatization out of that day and it's not as bad when I start climbing again, but it was horrible and I was not what I wanted to be. Anyway, got a cold freeze dry cooking now and get a good 4-hour sleep and just hope it recovers right up. After yesterday, just really trying to look after myself and keep eating stuff, otherwise I'm just going to fall off a cliff. So just got 2 ice creams before this climb starts. Been hiking up this hill for a while now, Moldo Ashu, up to some call, I think, checkpoint 1. It's gonna be a good feeling. Progress. Very thankful for the cloud cover. There it is, Sun Coal Lake down there. Whew. It's Ron. Good to see you, mate. Song call was great. A nice lunch. First real food for me since it started. Lovely. Bit of a resupply. Back on the road now. Here's Tom. Heading straight for that. Yee-hoo. Can't see much. It's just an endless zigzag up to maybe 2,800 meters. Woo! Been a bit quiet on here lately. Last night made my way up that pass to 2,800 meters, and then it started absolutely pissing down. And then on the way down, because I was so heavily laden, I didn't do my tail fin up properly. I had 2 extra bottles. Anyway, everything came spilling out. Thought I'd found most of it, but it was pissing down with rain and things. Turns out my Access battery charger is still up there, so I lost that and a power cord and things, but gutted. So I've got 3 spare batteries now. I'm still on the first one, and I'm coming up to 600k, so there's a chance I'll make it. Certainly added an element of stress, conserving my gear changes now, which isn't ideal. This pass is never ending. I've been climbing 50 kilometers. Not feeling great. Get me down to some air. Holy moly. Shot 3 of these. Feels like heat stroke material. I'm dipping this. Oh, bad times. Finally made it along some disgusting washboard to this town. Just meant to have a shop. It's very close. It's 27 kilometers to the next town. Whew. Looks like that's my only option. Big old resupply and bait off before heading up to Chinese border zone. Couldn't help myself, got some sort of kebab, 2 kebabs. They were tasty, that's for sure. Hopefully they're sitting well. So good to have some real food. Marin just caught up to me, so I'm sitting 4th, I suppose. And then he's right there, so keep chipping away. That's 640 k's. Actually 740 k's out of 1940 odd. Settling in for another night. I usually try and pedal till about 12:30 or 1. See where that gets me. Hopefully that's a past done statue. It's 20 to 11. I'm up at 3,400 meters. This climb really dragged on. Whew. Get down to 2.6 and pitch a tent. They don't have pitch a bivvy. There you go, folks. Bivvy set. Just down the road there, I passed Rufus. They're all tucked up in his own setup. Pretty brisk up here. Really looking forward to getting into this. My back's a bit cooked. As suspected, the bivvy and stuff was pretty condensated in the morning. My bike and things were pretty frozen over, but I slept warm, which is the main thing. It was just pretty tough to stand up, put the moist clothes back on, and then crack into it. But we're heading towards the Chinese border checkpoint. One more pass. Just arriving at the Chinese border boundary. Time to get the passport out. Well, none other than Rufus was there at the border having a freeze-dried meal. Didn't expect to be catching him this morning. So yeah, he's still back there. Slots me into second for now, but apparently we might have a food truck in 50 kilometres. Until then, I gotta keep my eye out for some water. Just past the border, and I find these legends waving me over. There's something else. Ooh, just about got some extreme action. These guys are selling. Absolutely saved the day.
What are they selling? Just drink?
Any of those drinks. It's been good to share some stories with Rufus after not seeing him since day one. Picked up the morale a bit. He's been going well. Leading for a segment, and it's been good to follow. Anything to say to YouTube, Rufus?
Day 4. Not much, eh?
Well, if nothing else, the bike's passing the test.
Bike's still going.
Leading the
Flying colours.
Silk Road mountain race at times.
Oh.
Causing a ruckus up front. Nice job. Here's the actual Chinese border. We're heading out this way. Dropping into CP2, Meta Yurt Camp. It's hot up here. Woo! Those are some 5,500 metre beauties. Tasty feed at the Yurt Camp. Now I've got 135 k's to get to Narin. Hopefully a shower and a bed. Some food. First up, the Soviet Road. A big steep push. There it is. And that's Tom in first place, up halfway up it. Light work. Got eyes on Rufus. Pinprick down there, just starting the climb. Holy moly. Magic. This looks like the top. That's not bad, eh? I'm just doing 20 steps at a time because it can be very dizzying. Up at 3,600 meters. Going this way. Pretty happy I super glued the living daylights out of the soles of my shoes before this event. Just for the hiking, didn't want any dramas. Drama. But I've just had 1,000 k's. It's 1940 something, so just gone over halfway. That feels good. Blood sugar. They'll right down. Could be doing worse yet. Currently being followed by a van very slowly. with his lights up, thinking, hoping, he's just trying to be nice and shine the way. Well, he's followed me the whole way up. Now I suppose I thank him and see what happens. Hello. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Lovely. Just briefly made it to run last night and went to the Grand Hotel. Managed to spread all my stuff out, hopefully dry my sleeping bag and bivvy. Oh yeah, got a resupply. Best thing, breakfast buffet, kicks off at 7. Really spent a long time here, but I just needed it. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Been pedalling for 3 hours. No updates, just couldn't be bothered. Starting to feel a bit better now. First place is a wee way up the road, like 15-20 k's of climbing, chipping away. 200-kilometre climb, then a descent to checkpoint 3. This gorge, I have to say, is potentially the highlight visually of the race so far. It's just epic. Waterfalls, raging river down there, and just really cliffs around. So good. The buffet was incredible this morning. I waited till 7, which is why I'm 20 k's back, but it was incredible. They say Naran is the scratch city, it's where everyone pulls out. I was so close, because I just didn't make anywhere near the use of that buffet. I should have. Didn't even have a coffee. Just smashed and dashed. Took a couple of puff deep fried pastry things for the road. If there's one thing I'll do when I finish this race, it's find a breakfast buffet. Problem with the hotel is that it's got mirrors. Made the mistake of checking out the backside, and I should have stayed blissfully unaware and just told myself it was just a bit of rash. Resupply. I want 3 litres of Fanta in my hydro pack. Called it. Gotta shake hands too. Yeah. The road call has been made. 3 litres of Fanta on my back, and it was cold, so it's cool to me. And gave the kids in the street a lemon iced tea because they told me to knock on the door of a magazine which I thought was closed. So saved the day. Looks a bit shit where I'm going. Looks like this is the start of the loop to CP3. We go down here over those mountains and then drop down to the lake on the other side, CP3, and then come up and over a pass there and then back. Yew! Bike packers. Fantastic. Loving this valley. Just crossing ford after ford through these chiseled out moraines and stuff. Unreal scenes. Reminds me of the Godley Valley in the South Island, New Zealand. Just a bit taller and some bit of glacial action. Well, I've been riding up this valley for ages. There's no end in sight. Been on it for hours. But one thing this race teaches you is just takes what it takes. Some of these passes, can't get all flustered about it. You just got to sit in. Everyone's got to do the same thing. Unless you're running out of your resupply, then it's time to start freaking out. How you going? Nice horse, bro. Real nice horse. It's 6 p.m. I've been climbing this 200-kilometer climb from like 7:30. Unreal. Just laid eyes on the leader, Tom, and a control car. Although I'm not that good at the altitude. Don't tell him that though. And now I'm walking. That's where I've come from. Gotta go up there. Now I'm running away from that heat thunderstorm just in the valley. These people saved me from a terrible thunderstorm, and they gave me some food and helped me out. It was amazing. So that got interesting. I just crested a pass at 3,800 meters in the chase with Tom, and then this thunderstorm just ripped in, and I was just like 10 minutes too slow, and it was snowing and freezing. Put my waterproofs on, but unfortunately the mud was clogging up my chain. Thankfully I rode quite far, and then a guy saw me from a yurt, saw I was struggling, called me over, had dinner with his family. It was amazing. Absolute legends. Put me up for probably an hour and a half, couple of hours, so it could be the race. But what an experience regardless. I don't know, I could try something funky like cut and sleep tonight, but I'm more of a sleeper than a sleep cutter, so oh well. Sorry Simon, I was borrowing your pocket knife and I gave it to the family to say thanks. Anyway, making my way down to checkpoint 3 now. I should be able to get a couple of hours sleep there. I need to get down from 3.8. Currently got no drive, just all these small rocks. There's a little bit of pedaling and it's not working. Might have found a solution. Beauty, made it to checkpoint 3. Alright, checking in. Last night got to CP3. Tom had been there for about an hour. I had a meal and about 3 hours 45 minutes sleep. Woke up at 4. It's now 9 and I'm 3,200 meters high, climbing this Tulsa Pass maybe. I'm 3 k's from the top. I'm feeling completely drunk. The altitude is annihilating me. I'm so dizzy. I can't even walk in a straight line. Very tough work. Here it is. 3,900. I left the checkpoint maybe an hour behind, but big part of me thinks I got dropped massively on that. It's hard to think of any other scenario when you're struggling to walk in a straight line up sections, and there was no sight of him, so oh well, keep pushing. This is 100 meters above the highest point in New Zealand. Didn't stop Sir Edmund Hillary from being the first man to climb Everest. Just got to get on top of that acclimatization. Oh fuck. Oh, that's a little bit spectacular. Whew. Oh man. Look who it is. It's first fucking place. Holy. This is gonna hurt. Just had a gel and a swig of coke. Plan is to pass him, not ride with him. Made the pass. I got a plan. Get to Coach Core, quick resupply, Shamshi Pass in the dark. That'll be gnarly. It's a separator I need. Out of water, out of food. Smash it to Coach Core. Pretty pinned to resupply for me. Got what I need to get over Shamsi. Oh, stressful, but hopefully it pays off. Starting the hike, it'll be like 6 k's, something. Full moon in a place where there's wolves. I'm trying to go fast without rushing it. It's very tough. Oh yeah. Whew, alrighty. Top of Shamsi. It took like 6.5 hours or something crazy. 2:30. Very fatigued, very tired. This altitude is the worst. First thing to do is get down. Good morning. 200 k's to go. Kicking off on these pretty feral climbs. We're getting it done. We're in the lead. We got an hour or two. Heading up to the national park. Oh, get me to this 4-hour hiker bike, then I'm done. So keen to be done. Oh, I'm gonna miss this landscape. This will be the last to see of it. Climbing up and over to a mainstream lake tonight. I've been really lagging with phlegm and I've got a very bad sore ass, so I've been going pretty slow. It's only a 4-hour hiker bike and I had like 2 to 3 on them 100 k's ago, so that would blow me away to take this one. I'll keep you posted. Obviously I'll tell you what I come. Good way to start a hike through a raging torrent. We're going up there. Could be me for the next 4 hours. Epic though. this last pass is just landslide, very tiring. Only like 350 more meters to go in 5Ks, and then we're off down. No other lights in the valley yet. Today feels a touch anticlimactic. Yesterday was the big sprint, lined up that tarmac climb and past Tom, and then super fast resupply, and then got over Shamsi, basically pulled an all-nighter, and then got the breakaway I needed. That was epic. And then today had a bit of a gap. That energy's gone. I don't envy people that have had end of the race battles up this pass. I mean, I definitely can't see straight. It would be wild. There it is, folks, the archway, the top of this pass, and also the last pass of the race. It's a special one. It's pretty impressive. Not the most amazing view, but I can actually see like glacial peaks around me, and glaciers are cracking. And anyway, time to go down. This side's rideable, but at a push in parts. Well, rolling in the main drag towards this village that it finishes in. Quite a few people coming up, tooting, saying well done. Pretty cool. And that was it. I rolled to the finish line to find Nelson, the race organiser, there to give me my final stamp and a beer, and then it was off to bed for some much needed sleep. 8 hours later, Tom rolled in for second, and 4 hours after that, Rufus came through for third place, making it 2 Kiwis on the podium. Massive respect goes out to anyone completing any edition of the Silk Road Mountain Race. It can sure be a battle out there at times. Thanks heaps for watching, catch you in the next one.